Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be doing my reaction and review for LEGO Ninjago Season 11, Episode 25, My Enemy, My Friend. And for this episode, if you'd like to go see the reaction, of course you can go to the top of the description of this video where you will be able to see the link to Google Photos, where it will take you to the full reaction for the episode. Then you can view the episode fully uncut with no issues, and then over here on YouTube you'll be able to view the full review. And if you do go on to enjoy the review or the reaction or both, then be sure to leave a like on the video and also subscribe for future content as well. And without further ado, let's get into the review portion here, which will be spoiler filled. And for this episode, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It did a good job of kind of just showing basically the Ice Emperor take control, and it's interesting because you can just see how powerful that character is because they didn't even have to really do anything. Like, basically just their underlings did most of it, and I would say Vex as well took most of it on, because of course it seems like he has more of the control over the dragon and basically everything. Maybe even the Ice Emperor he seems to maybe have control over, because the Ice Emperor hasn't said anything, hasn't really done too much, kind of just, and Vex almost prompts all of the orders that the Ice Emperor gives. Like, he's basically always like, do you want me to capture them? Yeah, we should probably go capture them, and stuff like that, just kind of prompting it. So it seems like he might have control over the Ice Emperor. I'm not too sure about that. But then the main attraction of the episode is definitely the Ice Dragon basically just wrecking havoc, destroying all the ninja. It was really cool how we got to see the Ice Dragon just go up to basically the village where Kai and all of the ninja are, and the other ninja, Nia, Jay, and Cole are off with Krang right now because they're bringing him back to the village. And then we get to see basically the Ice Dragon just destroy the village, or more so just freeze all of the villagers there, which, I mean, positive, at least those comedic relief characters are frozen now, so we shouldn't have to deal with them too much. I don't mind it when you have characters that are specifically made to just have, like, comedy relief portions of each episode, but it was getting, like, they were fine jokes. They weren't, like, super bad by any means, but I thought that it was just a little bit, like, it takes me out of the episode at some points, because when it just focuses on them, I don't care as much, because I know they're not the main focus of the series, of course, as a whole, and I get why they put it in there, of course. Ninjago's meant for a younger audience, so of course that's probably going to appeal to those people more so, but for me personally, I'm fine with them getting frozen. But it did suck that Sorla got frozen. I was like, okay, I guess she's kind of out of the game now, so that's kind of interesting, because I had seen some previous theories talking about maybe her being behind something, behind the Ice Empire or something like that, but it seems like she's frozen, so I don't think that'll come to pass, but I don't really know, or come to fruition, I suppose. But that was interesting, and I felt really bad for Kai, because he really, the only thing he can do with his fire seems to be light, small little fires and, like, cook fish. So it's unfortunate for him that his abilities aren't really back fully yet, so he wasn't really much help when the village was being attacked. So I'm sure he's going to feel a lot of the guilt of everyone being frozen. Now, I'm sure by the end of the season, they'll be able to rescue them somehow, but for now, it is unfortunate for him. But then the other ninja come back. I don't know what their plan's going to really be. I assume now they're going to have to kind of try to embark to the Ice Empire to see how Lloyd's doing, because now, moving over to Lloyd's storyline here in the episode, he gets captured by the end of it. So basically, he's traveling with Akita, continuing their journey, and then they can kind of sense that there's the dragon coming, and the dragon basically just ambushes them and completely destroys the Titan mech. Like, it just annihilates it. I really wasn't too sure how that fight was going to go, if Lloyd was going to manage to escape, but it made a lot of sense that the Ice Dragon would just capture him and then bring him back there, because I was like, well, if he gets defeated by the Ice Dragon or frozen, then how are we going to advance the plot here to get him to the Ice Empire? But it makes sense that the dragon winds up capturing him and bringing him there themselves. And that was interesting too, because it seemed like Vex was the one who was looking through his mirror, or ice mirror basically, specifically, and he was the one who told the dragon, like, no, don't freeze him, like, bring him back here. So it really does seem like he's the mastermind behind it all, which I am fine with. I kind of like that dynamic of it kind of being similar to what I think of between, like, Klaus and, oh, I'm blanking on his name, Master Chen, that's it, their kind of relationship, because Master Chen just seemed to be a little bit goofy, even though he did wind up still being a pretty menacing villain. He was still a little bit on the goofy side, and then Klaus was the one kind of pulling the strings, and the Ice Emperor isn't, like, goofy in any way, but he seems a little bit more out of the action, and it seems like Vex is taking on the reins more so that's interesting to see. I don't mind that sort of aspect. I have a feeling Vex is going to wind up being the real, like, villain behind all of this, especially if Zane winds up being the Ice Emperor, because then I would theorize that he was probably controlled by Vex in some sort of way. So I'll just be interested to see how all of that plays out. There's quite a bit that they're setting up here, and now that we're done in episode 25, I think there's only 5 more episodes, so not too much further to go. I'm really excited to see how this season concludes. I've definitely enjoyed the second half way more than the first half, the fire sort of storyline with the Vipers, or the Pyro Vipers, I suppose. Asphira was an okay villain, but I just wasn't as compelled with that storyline as I am with this one, and I think it's because you don't really know that mystery behind what happened to Zane. So I'll be interested to see how all of that plays out, but let me know your thoughts on the episode down below in the comment section. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What are you looking forward to for the rest of the season? And yeah, let me know all of your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for checking out this reaction and review. Let me know if you like the way that I format these videos. I think it's pretty well formatted, because then you're able to see the full episode and my reaction and the review as well. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.